Hello, and welcome to a TopGear SA experiment. The question we're asking today is, what defines a premium product? So take this bottle of wine, for instance. What makes it premium? Is it the label? Is it the bottle? Is it the price? How about this famous timepiece brand? What makes it premium? Or how about this Versace fragrance? You see, we know those products are premium. The question is why? Because we feel nowadays too many brands are positioning themselves as luxury brands, but they just aren't. And it's the same with car manufacturers. There are those manufacturers, of course, who are premium. We don't argue it. It's the brands that you're thinking about right now. All the usual suspects, I suppose. But now there are brands too who position themselves as premium, but they just aren't. And then there are brands who position themselves as premium and they really are premium, but perhaps for whatever reason they haven't quite made that list that you were thinking of. And maybe they should. We're driving one of them today. All right, so the brand we're driving today, Mazda, they've been quietly reinventing themselves over the years. And they've become synonymous with great design, both inside and outside. I don't think one could argue with that. But the thing about design's great, all good. It's the execution that matters. And Mazda have got that right too. It's just how everything comes together. The mix of materials, the leather. That's where they really get it right. It feels like a car that's made by people who love what they're doing. But hey, we don't want you to take our word for it. We've decided to conduct a little experiment because the thing about premium and luxury is that it's about perception. It's about all these preconceived ideas that we've been taught over the years of what makes something luxury or luxurious. So we decided to do something different. In the wine industry, they'd call it blind tasting, right? So we decided we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do a blindfolded chauffeur drive. So we've got 3 unsuspecting guests who we're going to go and pick up, put them into the car, and we're going to blindfold them so they have no idea what car they're in. We're going to drive with them and hopefully they're going to use their senses to try and figure out A, whether the car they're in is actually a premium product, and B, hopefully they'll figure out through some guided questions what car they're actually in. So the first guest is Jason Goliath. Businessman, funny man, husband, just all-round fun guy. And we're about to pick him up.
Oh yeah, I'm Jason Goliath and I'm being blindfolded in my own house by a white guy. I can confirm that this old piece of underwear that has been wrapped around my neck, my head, my eyes is defective.
Well, he's coming out. He doesn't look happy.
Okay. Let me look casual.
Jay, just follow my voice. Follow my voice.
I hear a voice.
What's up, bro?
Hello, hi, guy.
I've got my hand out here. What's up?
I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm not uncomfortable at all. I mean, this is uncomfortable and exciting at the same time.
All right, let's do this.
I can tell you that the aircon is helping already because it's quite warm and this armpit always sweats first and I can feel coolness happening right there. So the aircon works, I can approve. So I jumped in and immediately when I jumped in, I felt the things and I was like, these guys came with an X3. They're trying to fool an old dog. Cool. I still don't know if we're in a diesel or a petrol. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. But you also have been nursing it.
I have.
And I've been listening for a diesel rattle. I don't have it, so I'm assuming it's petrol, but all these new diesels in the luxury division are so quiet anyway. How I do know is the seat is incredibly comfortable.
Okay, so let's talk about the things that you think make up luxury. So you've said seats. So when you talk about seats, then we talk about comfort.
So I talk about comfort.
Yeah.
Then there's the aesthetics. I think a luxury car you got two kind of factions. You have the guy that's gonna buy the one that actually says luxury on the badge. That guy is more cared about, he doesn't need the big wheels. He's looking for comfort. So he generally doesn't have the biggest wheels on offer. He's generally got the most comfortable spec, but he's got that executive stuff. So he's got either the piano black trim on the outside or the chrome trim used to be in the old days.
Well, that's quite interesting because actually the luxury buying experience, particularly in that list we spoke about, especially the German cars, is it's about specking, right? Isn't that a big part of luxury?
That's a big thing. So then I was about to say like LED lights. I want LED lights over xenon lights.
Right.
Nowadays, another projector lights, but I'll take a LED.
Lights,
I'll take a LED. I think if we got LED, we're in that premium section. Also, I want all the safety stuff. So I want the radar, cruise control. I want the blind spot alerts. I want the 360 camera for reversing because my goodness, parallel parking even for me is an unnecessary situation.
If you can help.
Yes. So I find those 360 cameras to be unbelievable. So it's like a little drone is flying over the car.
It is quite smart.
So then it's got to look luxury. So it doesn't have to be kind of pompous and out there. But when I'm parked in the car park and I walk to my car, people have got to go, that guy's debit orders are safe. You know what I mean? Your car's got to look like you don't miss debit orders. So it's got to have a little bit of a...
Design is a big thing.
Big thing.
Okay, we got some cops up ahead. Let's see what they tune.
I'm going to tell them that I'm being hijacked. Help! I'm trying to listen if I can pick up that indicator tone. That's a very specific tone on the hazards.
It's quite subtle, eh?
Yes, very considered. So I've got leather. Ooh!
Right, you got leather.
Ooh, more leather, even on the side of the door. Okay.
Yeah, there's lots of leather.
More leather. Ah, this is impossible. Okay, wait, I can do this. Okay, seats are electric and fully electric, even in passenger.
And the seats have memory. You can set your memory so that it remembers who sits in what position. Yeah.
Seat feels good. Got that little creak.
That's a leather creak.
Yeah. I know that.
You should hear this motor now.
Okay, so it's a 4-cylinder petrol turbo.
Definitely a turbo.
Yeah.
So you're right there.
Is that engine a 1.5 or 1.6?
None of the above.
So it's a 2-liter.
Correct. You need to elaborate on that though. It's a 2-liter what?
It's a 2-liter 4-cylinder petrol turbo.
No, it's not.
No turbo.
It's a 2.2-liter turbo diesel.
No! Shut your mouth! I'm embarrassed. No, cut everything.
We won't put that in. Okay.
Diesel.
Yeah, this is a diesel. Okay, I'm gonna give you more clues.
Yes.
Okay, their design language, like it has a name. Kodo design.
We're in that new, is it the Hyundai with the backlights that look a little bit Mustangish? They've almost got fangs in the backlights.
Incorrect. I'm so excited.
I hate this.
This is just
Kodo. Are we in a Haval? No, but that's a 2-liter diesel. I don't know. I'm thinking about petrol.
Okay, we're on William Nicol now.
Okay.
It's the most uncomfortable road.
Yes. Now I'm starting to feel the bumps.
Yeah.
So now I can feel the bumps.
The worst.
Now I can feel the bumps.
And think about rattles and all that sort of stuff.
There aren't any rattles. I'm impressed. There's no rattling because it's probably brand new. So that's why I'll give it time.
So it's not brand new. There's another thing I want to tell you about. This car's got 20,000 Ks on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going in.
It's Chinese. It's Chinese.
No, it's not Chinese.
It's Japanese.
It's Japanese. Which I like because that still gives you something to think about. Do you know what's
so
nice?
Embarrassed.
For someone who's always in front of the camera and someone who's always in front of a crowd,
Yeah.
it's so nice to see you uncomfortable.
Now I'm glad you're having fun. I'm not having fun anymore. Kodo design. Why don't I know this? Because I don't read things. You see now. Okay. Is Subaru Japanese?
Subaru is Japanese, yeah.
Are we in a Subaru?
No, that was a previous video. No, not
It's
necessarily.
worth a try. No, you
know
said
what?
they're passionate,
I
because I
didn't
feel
think
like they're
about that. I
passionate
didn't
about
think about
cars. They're passionate about making cars.
Is it coming? Is it coming?
We are in a Mazda CX-5.
I'm a man.
Is it?
Yep.
And I was gonna guess that when you said about the design language, because you know they got the, but I didn't wanna. I was so far. But can I say blindfolded still, Mazda? Mazda! You need to talk to your PR and marketing departments. We need to know more people need to be driving this thing. I'll tell you why I said that.
But how did you know CX-5 space? Like, because I mean, they do make a few cars, right?
Yes, and you said mid-sized.
Oh right, it's a mid-sized SUV.
You said mid-sized SUV. It's definitely not the 3, and it didn't feel like the van. You tricked me with that aircon noise. Look, I'm gonna say this. I'm astounded at that engine. I'm astounded at the smoothness, and what blows me away even more than that is generally the perception is you buy German because even at 40,000 Ks it still feels solid and together. This, if you're telling me this has got 20,000 Ks and it's still feeling new,
19,344.
then that's a testament to build quality. I think it's a very well built vehicle.
No rattles, like nothing.
Nothing is rattling. Nothing, and what threw me off is it's got, because the BMWs do that leather creak when you move the seats.
Yeah.
So that's what threw me off completely.
Since you know what you're in, you can take your blindfold
Can
off.
I?
Yeah. Because I need you to tell me where to go.
Ooh, it's bright now. Wait, I'm not even opening my eyes.
Okay. We're opposite William Nicol Way.
This is pretty. This is pretty. You can go left here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can go left here.
Well done. I'm impressed. The fact that you actually mentioned the model and it's not bad. No.
Yeah, but no, you can't be impressed, dude. I thought it was petrol.
So Jason, now that you know what you're in, I think this is Kodo design, a nice place to think about it. Sensual,
It's
understated,
clean, simple,
good.
Yet aggressive, because that's a very aggressive grill.
So what do you think? Be honest. What do you think of the overall,
So
as a family?
I'll tell you a couple of things. Number one, I'm embarrassed because I couldn't tell diesel petrol. That's only because the aircon is very loud. So I'm mad impressed with this engine, mad impressed with the gearbox, mad impressed with not only the drivetrain, but I find like luxury vehicles, they just spend 50% more on bushes and rubbers and everything that touches, because it just feels like everything
feels softer,
sorted,
more comfortable.
and it felt German. Like my first instinct when I sat down and closed the door noise, the weight of the door, the switch gear, the leather, everything felt German and luxury. So I'm impressed. I'm embarrassed, but I'm impressed.
So this is the whole point of this experiment, is people have perceptions. We took all of Jason's perceptions away and he had to start again. He expected X and he got the CX-5.
In my defense, I last bought a Japanese car with my own money 20 years ago. Whatever you're doing in Japan, you're doing it well, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know what you're doing. Well done.
Well, thanks, bro, for doing
Well
this
done.
with us.